Hey, I'm Hailey.
And I'm Jessi.
And you're listening to
Personality Hire, the podcast where I realized yesterday that I've been eating the same hyperfixation meal for a full year. And I mean, I eat this meal 3 to 4 days a week.
What is it?
I'm too embarrassed to say the true meal.
Is it cottage cheese?
But I was going to say the main ingredient is cottage cheese.
Yeah. That's a hyper fixation meal for sure.
I eat that.
It's so easy to eat.
So much. It's an embarrassing.
And you can do so many things with it.
It's embarrassing. But it's been a full year that I eat it for dinner with.
What do you have?
What is it? I can't say. It's just like
is it a bowl?
Embarrassing.
Is it a mix?
It's I make a bowl. I make like a bowl.
I love a bowl.
Like 3 to 4 days a week. Mm-hmm. One of the main ingredients is cottage cheese, and I love cottage cheese. And
I love cottage cheese.
Maybe a little divisive.
It is divisive because I remember my mom growing up, and this was during like whatever, Slim Fast, when the diets were happening. Mm-hmm. And my mom would have cottage cheese on a tomato, which I'm a tomato freak. I love a tomato.
Oh, she said I'm doing no carbs.
That's what she would eat.
Yeah.
And she would sprinkle a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And I always thought that was like a Midwestern thing. It was just a little bit too.
That is
and guess what?
Jenny Craig thing.
Guys, yeah.
That's what that
But that is like a favorite like snacky of mine is a tomato during the summer. A tomato with cottage cheese, and I put a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper,
but
and
snack,
everything but the bagel
I was gonna
seasoning.
Say snack is an operative word.
No, it's a snack. It's not a meal. There's hardly enough protein.
But I do love it. I also love it. Oh God, I also love to eat cottage cheese with honey and cinnamon.
Okay, well, that's good. Unfortunately, it is good. Unfortunately, I saw that on TikTok and I said, I'm going to have to try. And I'll do that. This is really gross. You guys ready to like puke? Okay. Sometimes for breakfast, I get those because I need, especially on my big days, my big long days, I'm like, I need to make sure I'm not a big breakfast girl, but I need to fuel myself. So I'm like, we're going to do this. So I do Dave's Killer Bread, the bagels. I get the everything bagels, and they have they're supposed to be, they say, I've never done any scientific tests, even though I am a woman in STEM, there's protein in these bagels. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting protein here and I'm getting some carbs. And then I put cottage cheese. Eep! I know. That's the part where you're going to puke.
Do you toast the bagel?
Oh yes, I toast the bagel. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
I toast the bagel. So far. Then I put cottage cheese on there because I'm not going to buy cream cheese because that's all I'm going to eat it on is a bagel. And I just don't eat enough bagels to finish
justify a whole tub of cream cheese.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So, but I like cream cheese. I'm not dogging it. I'm just saying I'm not going to buy it. Anyway, so I put cottage cheese and then I put everything but the bagel and then I put wild caught salmon.
Yeah.
Raw salmon. Oh, it's so yummy.
A little bagel and lox.
And if I had capers, I'd put those on there too. Another thing I do is the bagels. If I don't have the salmon, then I do the bagel and I do the cottage cheese and I do cinnamon and honey. And it's good, guys.
It's so good.
It tastes good. I really, it sounds gross.
The other thing too that I'm big on that I said I was going to try to do less processed foods.
Oh gosh,
I haven't really done that. But little things at a time. We're working on a lot of things. But the other things that I buy like weekly, big old tub of cottage cheese.
Yum.
A big box of vanilla Pro Mix bars, which are kind of like a Rice Krispie protein bar, which I'm truly addicted.
Need to try.
Like I'm addicted to that. I have one like every day. They are so good. They keep me so full and they don't hurt my tummy. And that's just like a win.
Because I had to give up when I was big in my fitness instructor days when I would truly need a protein bar to live because I was teaching so much. I would eat like 2 a day.
You were just trying to get by.
Yeah,
you were
I'm
just trying to get by
from that time. I just really needed a break so I could go eat an actual meal and enough of a break where my food could settle. But that wasn't going to happen. Alas. What else do you get weekly?
And then my third thing, again, I know people are not going to like this. The turkey chomps. I like the big turkey
Listen,
sticks.
I get those too. Those are really yummy.
I like the turkey. I
Those are a
know
good snack.
people are like, ew, they're dry. Ew,
What?
ew.
They're
and I'm
not
like,
dry.
You know what? I know. I hear you. They are dry. They are, but that's part of why I like them.
it.
I like
don't
how
know.
dry
That's
they
what
are.
it's jerky. It's supposed to be dry.
And I get the big long sticks, not the little minis, a bit the big ones.
Yeah, that's not enough.
And I love those. And those are the 3 things that have been in my pantry
Rotation.
for over a year now.
You know what's one thing that you put me on that I bless you heavens to Betsy. She's sneezing. Oh my gosh, that was 80 sneezes in this. You just on film. You just broke a world record. 80 sneezes in 1 second. Chobani coffee creamer.
Oh my God. So about a year ago, I gave that up.
You did?
Yeah,
I'm not giving it up. I'm obsessed.
I was drinking so much
But I don't do
coffee
it.
creamer. I had to go cold turkey. It's so good. The
It's
other
so
thing
good.
too that I was
get
doing
the
with it
cookie flavor
is I have the warm frother steamer thing.
Oh, yes.
Whatever. So I can put the creamer inside of that and then press one little button and
Okay.
it'll heat it up and whiz it and then I can put it on top. Okay.
Fancy.
I was doing that with the creamer, but for other things. Like I was using the creamer for like desserts and no, I had to give that up cold turkey about a year ago. And now I drink my coffee black every single morning because it had gone too far.
Listen, I usually when I'm
melted
ordering
ice
coffee
cream.
out, I will get black coffee when I'm out and about, but I'm not giving it up.
It's so good. It's like delicious melted ice cream.
It's
and
so
then I
good.
went from using it with reckless abandon and being like, I'm going to poop my pants. I don't care. I love it. To measuring it out to, I knew my servings. Like I was actually
I
getting
measure
a
it
correct
out.
serving. And then from there, I was still, I said, this can't live in our house anymore. But
That's so funny. I love it. That's one thing that is always in my fridge is the Chobani coffee. Or it's the cookie. I don't know if it's cookie dough.
No, it is
but it's the
cookie
one in
dough.
the yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cookie
no,
dough.
it's
That is
delicious.
I've tried other ones and I've gotten the sugar-free one. Sugar-free one isn't bad. It's a little chalky.
Chemically?
Yeah, like chemically. Something about it I don't love.
There was also a time where I was eating these cinnamon buns from, they're protein cinnamon buns. They're all up in the store. I can't remember. They also make Pop-Tarts.
Oh no, I hate those.
Okay, but they made the cinnamon bun. And I
Yeah.
was also really digging on those for a long time. But talk about eating microplastics in
Yeah.
Windex.
Yeah.
That is what it tasted like. And truly, you just have to get right with yourself sometimes. And you have to say, I know me eating this is taking a year off my life. And that's where I was at.
Yeah.
But
That's
don't
again
come for
with
me.
that ultra processed stuff.
The Pro Mix bars, the
I'll have to try that.
cottage cheese, and the Chomps turkey sticks. I guess put me in the early grade, baby, because they're not going anywhere.
They're yummy.
They're for me.
yummy. They're yummy as heck. I love them.
I'm gonna jump straight to what you brought
Oh,
over
yeah.
here. I'm sorry, I have
No,
to.
please.
So can I preface
Yes,
this before
please.
you introduce it? I'm gonna let Hailey introduce what's in her lap because it's something special, but I want to preface the story before she does that. It was a few weeks ago now. She was at Target and she had just discovered in Target there is an aisle that has pretty much all blind boxes or blind balls, meaning the toys inside of them, you don't know what you're going to get. So they offer you options on the back. You could get X, Y, and Z. You could get this little Scooby. You could get that little Scooby. I love these things. They're the equivalent to me of when my mom would buy me Beanie Babies growing up. Not because I wanted the Beanie Baby, but because she wanted the Beanie Baby because they're cute as shit. Now the tables have turned. I love blind boxes. I get Sunbun blind boxes just because I want to see what the hell's in there. I mean, I love them. So then Hailey...
No, I texted her right away because I was like,
She
this
was
is
in this
Jessie's
aisle.
dream.
Oh my
this
God.
is like a vending machine dream.
That's right. And she was she had discovered the aisle and she was like looking at everything. And then I was like, get something. Get one.
Yeah.
And she said, okay.
Yeah, I said sold. So easy for me to go get it.
But I will say I was a little taken aback at the one she chose.
I should go get her.
I think you need to go grab her really
Okay.
quick before you do this.
Okay,
Hailey,
you keep talking.
Out of everything on this aisle, like I'm talking Labubu adjacent things. I'm talking I'm talking like blind boxes are like where you have the Sunny Angels inside of them, or you have a Labubu as a blind box, or these little toys that are collectible figurines. But again, you don't know what's inside. There's so many of them and they're so cute. But on this aisle in Target, they also have ones that are like Disney or like Legos or LOL dolls. It doesn't matter. There's so many to choose from, and they're all so cute. And I really was just encouraging her to get something. And in my mind, I thought that she was going to get something that was like stuffed animal cutesy wootsy or some sort of like a keychain. But then I had to remember that it was Hailey I was talking to. And so she was looking for one that was like the most freaky. She was trying to out freaky everyone else in that aisle and find the freakiest blind box. Also, the other day I got my own little blind box. And again, I say it wasn't even for me. It was for Sunny. It was for freaking Scooby-Doo. But that's where I'm at with these things. I let her pick out our blind box and we brought it home and we got a golden pickle. That was been the highlight of my blind box journey. But there's more to come for that. So I'll keep you posted. But we got a golden pickle and that's been my top so far. Did you find it?
I found it.
Okay.
Found her.
Great.
So
you mean you found them?
Yeah.
Because are we sure? If it's a girl?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've decided because of her
okay.
accessories.
Okay.
Which I've just decided as her mother that I get until she's 18, until she can make it her own choice.
You're gonna for right now.
Yeah.
Her pronoun is
she her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I chose a ball that had a baby in it. I said, a little baby, what's it going to be like? I was so excited. First of all, I opened the ball. There were all these trinkets inside. I had to build it a full crib. This was a round crib. It's in there. I didn't go get it. It has a canopy. I had to put together all of the pieces for my daughter, Satine.
There she is.
We named her that because her canopy, my friend Megan, because I had to send it to her because I knew she was going to crack up, and she's squishy too. So I'm like, I'm sorry that this is not child abuse. She's squishy.
She is so cute and so lifelike. But my number one complaint,
look at the detail.
My number one complaint is she came unclothed.
She had no clothing. She came with a blanket, a play mat, a rattle, a baba. A canopy bed on wheels, by the way, the little wheels. I had to build it. It took me 20 minutes to build.
But nary a scrap of clothing for this young woman.
Her little derriere. Look at Satine's derriere. It's so cute.
She's adorable, but
oh my God, I love her. She's like little dimples. I wish they would have given
her at least a swaddle.
Yeah, it is weird.
But I will say, out of everything on that aisle, Hailey bought a baby blind ball.
A blind baby.
That looks like this.
Not a blind baby. Sorry. This is what they look like. And Jessi was so tickled that...
I told her to return it to Target. I said, take it back.
Yeah. Which I said, no, this is my dream.
This is my child.
And so I decided after she threw a mini fit about the babies that I was like, I am going to bring her one and I one. A different ball, so these are different babies or different whatever. But we're gonna open these live and find out.
Wait, so is this not the same ball that baby came in?
Different ball. This is different baby.
Oh my gosh!
This is called My Mini Baby by the brand Zuru. It looks like.
Oh my gosh! And it says.
And if you're not 3...
4 babies to collect.
Yes, there's 4. So for this one, there was a chance I could have got twins.
Oh.
For that one. I don't think these ones come with twins.
From 0 to twins?
Yeah.
Well, listen, you need to open up your ball.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing this with me.
Of course. Let's see. I brought scissors over here. Just in case. Also, I was amazed at how hard these are to open.
Yeah.
Which, these are for children, mind you.
3 and up. Says so on the ball.
Yes. It says if you are not 3, don't open me.
Oh my God, you're about to be a mother.
I'm about to be
again.
Twice. Okay. So, it still has the wrapper on. Hello? Come on, guys. Work with me here.
It's double whammy. You got to take that little red bit off too. There's a little zipper right there. Yeah.
There we go. A double whammy.
Oh my gosh.
See, again, this is why they really don't want you to be under the age of 3 to open this.
Well, they also want to keep it a big surprise. It's literally under wraps.
Yes, it's why?
Literally.
But I saw this. You can get like mini food. Did you tell them about the mini food?
You can get mini food. You can get anything mini.
This is
miniature and surprise.
If I had a kid, it'd be over. It'd be over.
Yeah, man, I'm currently in the
like this is
struggle bus
such a
with
good
that.
stocking stuffer too. Okay. I'm opening up my ball. Here we go. Oh yeah, it also comes in all this packaging, so you have no idea. And this is just like all the things. I'm gonna find it. This is my baby. I can feel.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Oh my gosh, another naked baby. Is she in the same pose as Satine? Okay, her hands are a little different.
That's okay.
She's still naked.
She's very naked,
And I think she's a girl again. Oh,
welcome to the world.
Her butt is... Oh, I guess their butts are both weird. Okay.
Welcome to the world.
Welcome to the world. Let's see what accessorize I got.
Oh my god!
It's newborn photo shoot time.
Oh, she came with a dress.
Oh my god, good for her. Baby girl, she's got a dress.
Oh, that makes me happy for her.
Oh wow, she's got clothing.
And she came with a basket.
Yes, newborn photo shoots. Are these?
Oh my gosh, you got the one that's on the packaging.
Oh my gosh, it is. So I have all of these roses to put together that I guess are
part of the photo shoot
for her newborn photo shoot. What was that lady back in the 90s?
Annie,
who did all the babies
not Anne Gables.
as like flowers and whatever she did.
Annie Gables, is that right? Anne of Green Gables?
I feel like Anne Gables is from like some kind of story.
It's Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah.
Annie Leibovitz.
Nope, that's Vogue.
It is
Annie Leibovitz or whatever. That's that famous Vogue fashion
but doesn't
photographer.
She also do the baby? Can you look it up? No,
yes,
baby photographer, famous baby photographer.
Yeah, let me look this up.
Annie Leibovitz.
You start opening up your.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Wait, famous
baby.
Someone's screaming at their radio right now. Radio. Famous baby photographer. Let's see.
Geddes.
Anne Geddes.
I knew it was Anne of Green. I said Anne Gables.
Yes.
Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah, like she dressed up children in lettuce
and pea pods,
and she made them butterflies.
Yes,
this one's on a hook.
I don't know if I like that one.
The hook is mermaid with water balloon hair.
No, those are like AI.
Some of these are freaky.
But here's the thing about her.
She
was photographing these babies in like freaky frat costumes before AI was popular. So she was really going all out herself. So good for her. Okay, now I'm gonna open mine. Okay, sweetheart, 4 babies to collect. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
And I'm telling you, this is just like a happy little thing to do
here. What kind of
for yourself if you like mini food items.
Oh my gosh! All right, here we go.
Here we go. 1. Yeah, now we got another 2. Layer. You're gonna have to help your kids if you have a child. If you're an adult, you might need help. Okay. If you are like me and don't have children.
Do you think that a boy's even an option?
Oh, what?
Like, do you think that they have a boy as an option?
Maybe not for this one. This was like, seems it's Valentine's Day themed a little bit. Ooh, that was nice. She knew how to do it. You can tell. Okay, that's your baby?
No,
that's not a baby.
Baby? They're there. They're there. I found them.
Let's see. What does your baby look like? It's a, keep pushing. Who is it? Okay. She looks like she's Italian.
Oh, it's the same one. Is that the same one?
No, that's different.
No?
Wait.
I got a new one.
Yes, ours have they have different skin tones.
They do have different skin tones.
She's like more Italian. Wait, right?
Yeah, no, they're different.
Yeah.
They've got the same face, but their skin color is slightly different. Also, the fact that these are just like, they feel like erasers.
Hair. Yeah.
I wonder if you could erase them.
Like you just like to squeeze
like
them.
a stress baby ball?
Yes. Okay,
wait,
let's see your
accessories.
accessories.
I got it. Let's see. This feels like a basket.
Oh, another Anne Geddes.
No, it's a.
Oh, you gonna get a swing?
Is it a swing?
What is this? What is this stuff? Are you gonna be a horse?
Oh, I also got a dress.
Okay, good.
Okay, wow. Mine's like a little tutu situation.
Oh, cute dress.
But then this is disturbing. What the hell is this? A pelt? Why do I have a pelt?
Maybe this is like an Eskimo baby,
like a Inuit baby.
Yes,
this is like a pelt with definitely sort of a.
There's going to be decorations on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Wow.
I love that.
But can you see it?
Can you see it? And if you're listening, it is just. It's like a. It's some kind of basket bed.
I'm going to clothe my child immediately because it makes
Oh yeah,
me
my baby's a
uncomfortable.
cold.
Because one thing I know about the internet
Is y'all are freaky.
Y'all are freaky.
I don't like it.
True. And I'm going to put her.
Well, now I feel bad. One of my babies has an outfit and the other one's
But here's the
naked.
thing I'm thinking.
So maybe I have to.
You can use my pelt and make a fur coat.
Mine has bloomers.
Mine doesn't.
This is crazy. I'm not doing this now. I'm sorry. We got to name you later. What should we name them?
Oh my gosh. Hold on one second.
Satine.
Let me see her in her dress.
And oh my gosh, look at her little dress.
This is. You know what? I know what I'm not going to name her.
What?
No hate, no shade, but I figured out what some of the most popular names are currently. And Ava.
I think I saw the same TikTok.
Isla. Isla. I'm not naming her those. No hate, no shade. But we're not.
There's too many babies.
Oh my gosh. She is a. Hold on. It's going to come to me. Hi. My name is. This is Tyra Banks.
Mine's going to be Hannah for Hannah Montana.
And this is Tyra. My baby loves to make hot ice cream.
And does not take accountability for anything that she says or does.
Ever. And she doesn't want to be on top, but she doesn't want you to be on top either.
She wants you to be not only on bottom, but in a grave, if that is your deepest fear. And she's going to take pictures of you.
And she's also going to
cut your hair. You better not cry.
She's going to buzz your hair off.
And she's going to make you close your gap.
No matter what. Welcome to the world, Tyra. Want to be on top.
Have you watched that?
I haven't watched it yet. No.
Okay, so I was watching it the other night. Of course, I thought we needed that.
We did need that.
We needed a little baby, a little freaky baby in our lives.
They're freaky.
They're very freaky. I started watching it and I had to stop because I was falling asleep. So
Why?
I was just tired.
I
was
thought
watching it
like
in the night.
Boring.
No,
okay.
I really want it. So I'm going to start it over. And I can only watch it at J-Dog's because I don't have Netflix at my home. And Netflix is greedy as all get out. And they say, if you want to share your password with someone, you want jail time.
Yeah, they did crack down on that real hard.
They crack down so hard. And I'm not about that. Sharing is caring.
I just know that I want to see what Jay has to say.
Yes. Okay. So
because I thought Jay was the most like level-headed out of all of them, and that might not be true.
Him and Tyra don't talk anymore. Did you know that?
No, but I mean,
they
like,
don't talk anymore.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and they used to be besties.
Well, I feel like he probably saw from the beginning the wild shit that was going down.
So from the TikToks that I've seen, like of people recapping and also of watching the bigger clips, because again, I was falling asleep when I was watching the first episode or whatever. I don't know if it's an episodic thing. I didn't even look. I just pressed go.
It's one documentary.
Okay. Right? So it's like an hour long.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'll have to restart it, but I will say that what they're saying is that producers were really pushing them to do some of the wild stuff, which that makes sense. And I think that's when Jay started speaking up. And then at that point, they said, okay, well, you're not a part of the creative process anymore. You're just going to come in. We're going to tell you what to say. You're going to introduce a segment and then you're going to beep up out and not have anything to do with it.
Once he started to actually have a conscience about it, they said, you got to go. You got to get gone. Yeah.
That's what it seems like. So that'll be really interesting to actually watch and to talk about. But I will say, I think it's with the clips that I've seen are kind of wild. I almost thought that it was such a smart move by Tyra Banks because she knew that, I mean, first of all, people have already been saying for like since COVID, because that's when like the resurgence of America's Next Top Model kind of popped off. And everybody was talking about how dark it was and all these bad things that happened on camera and how, you know, Tyra hasn't said anything, whatever. And how she said some things.
Did you watch it in real time when you were a kid?
I watched not religiously, but I did watch episodes. And I think they were reruns usually. But I remember thinking then that the things were not okay.
It was wild. I watched it in real time. The one thing too that I have shared on here before,
you
which
auditioned.
Was crazy. I auditioned to be America's Next Top Model because
you were going to be on top.
My college best friend was this like 6'1", absolutely beautiful stunner, and she wanted to go, and I went with her, and I did not get on top, but she got through a lot of the rounds. But I did watch it in real time, and I do remember thinking that it was sad when they were berated at the judgment, but it was also crazy because I had been so desensitized, like we've talked before about like calling people fat and I remember thinking like, yeah, I guess she is fat. If Tyra Banks says that this size 4 girl is fat, then yeah, I guess she's fat, you know? Like that's so irresponsible and scary and all the things that we've talked about a million different times.
Yeah.
But the last thing I was going to say though, and then sorry, I'll let you continue, is just that Tyra Banks has always been crazy. She's still to this day crazy. Like she wasn't really playing a role, I don't think. I think that she's batshit crazy and has been entitled to continue to be batshit crazy. Like if you look at her interviews now, she's crazy.
She wants to be known for ice cream.
She's crazy.
She's like, I have this power that when I put ice cream in my mouth, I can taste it. Like she's
oh my God. She was like sommeliering the ice cream with that man. Cause she has like in Australia, I think she started to open up her first. Oh, that's where she lives.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think she moved
her first
there.
hot ice cream, which is, you know, essentially, I don't know, hot chocolate milkshake. Like, you know, anyway.
Yeah. But I think it could have been a really good move, for her to just say, hey, yeah, this was a different time. This was messed up. And I'm sorry I did it.
Also,
this is why, and I'm okay with someone saying this is why, like I thought it was okay, but it's not okay.
What she could have said too is, here's why I thought it was okay, is because it had been done to me as a model.
Yes.
Like, I was a
product.
I
just thought this is how it was.
And now I know better and I shouldn't have said what I said. But also like, how shitty was it that it got done to me as well? Like, I think that we all would have been like, girl.
Because,
you know,
I also don't think like, I think that I feel like I'm a reasonable person in the sense that I don't ever feel the need to like cancel somebody. I'm not like, they're canceled. Like the only thing that I can think of is like that when I will talk to people and when they talk back to me about this subject, I kind of have a no holds bar for Chris Brown because he continues to beat women and like people know about it and they just still listen to his music and I don't understand that. But with things like when people come forward and they're like, oh, you know, I messed up, or I'm like, wow, what a human thing. I'm okay. I'm not, what you were doing was not okay, but thank you for taking accountability. And I think everybody can read if someone really takes true stock in what they're doing. Well, but it's very clear that Tyra is like, oh, I'm just going to say this so I can clear my name. Yeah, I mean, it seems very disingenuous. Well, is that a word?
Yeah, disingenuous for sure. I just think that there's, like you said earlier, this whole documentary could have gone in a very different direction. Like, what if they had chosen to bring some of the former contestants on and like just straight up apologize and like have her relive it with them and say, I'm sorry that happened. Like, it could have gone a different direction, but then it also had been maybe too big to admit that this whole franchise was a mistake and the way they went about it was a mistake. And they're not going to do that. Also, the network's not going to do that because they still make money off of it. But it could have gone, they could have done it differently.
Also, I heard, and I have not fact checked this, so maybe I shouldn't say it, but I'm just going to say it. And I have not fact checked this. Don't know if this is true. But apparently they paid the judges to come back and talk on the documentary, but the contestants that spoke on the documentary, they didn't pay them, and they framed it in the sense of, well, if we paid you, then you would feel the need to speak about it in a certain way. So
no, they said we got you to work. They said we got you to work for free before when this was first coming out because you certainly didn't get paid. So we're going to do that again. And I'm wondering too how many like of their contracts, what they have in it, still stands today in terms of like. I wonder if an expiration date has been reached on what they can say in terms of their NDA or like what they're liable for.
I have a feeling they're Gucci because I think for years people have been coming out on TikTok and like speaking on Tyra, speaking on the franchise, speaking on like what happened to them, the results that they faced afterwards, how, you know, you kind of just had, like back then there wasn't social media. So it's not like they could capitalize off of their new brand that they have. No, they just had to go back and work at the grocery store that they worked at before with their buzzed head. And now they're suffering from dental work that wasn't done properly and rushed.
I also like that it gave Tiffany, who's the woman who Tyra berated and said, I was rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. Tiffany got a little bit of a chance to come back on social media and basically say like, yeah, that was fucked. Like that was fucked.
I don't even know what that was about. I can't remember. I don't know if I saw that.
Really nothing. I think they made like a mountain out of a molehill in that judging or whatever. But she got a little bit, not she deserves more, but she got a little bit of a chance to speak up about like how wrong that was that they did that to her. And she was like made an example of, and also to be berated on TV and now be a meme, like be a meme against your will. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also there's that Shandy, the girl who was, what is that classified?
In what way?
What would we classify what happened to Shandy? What would we call that? Are you talking
about her hair?
No, is Shandy? I might be getting models confused. She was the one who, they framed it as she cheated on her boyfriend, and they made her call him.
Oh, I see. I don't know because I thought that like I guess that's like, you know, being made to.
Well, but
was she being made to
she was blackout, and they filmed it.
Well, that's also, to me though, it's interesting because some of the things that happened on America's Next Top Model were adjacent to some of the shit that was going down on the Real World.
Oh, yes.
As well. And so the Real World also had all that stuff.
They
like
were
people
at the same
blackout
time.
drunk and doing stupid stuff, and then, you know, either confessing to their boyfriend and girlfriend in real time, or waiting until the show came out to show their boyfriend and girlfriend went down, or having the producers coerce them into admitting things, like whatever. It was just such a wild time because it was the true beginning of reality television, where it was writing this line of like, yes, this is scripted and all these situations we're putting you in are highly produced, but we are running a social experiment in the sense of like, we're not going to tell you how to respond. So however you truly decide to respond is going to be a reflection on you, and we're going to broadcast it exactly how it is, plus within the benefit of us editing it. So
they
it just
also
was like the Wild
kind
West.
of tell you how to respond because they're like, now we're going to do this.
Well, they build the situation to get a response out of you, right? Yeah.
So they do. Like, I just think it's insane. And, I don't know. I think it could have been done in a different way and it would have worked out. And now I feel like it's going to be a bigger stain on Tyra Banks. And mind you, I fell asleep watching it, so I haven't watched the whole thing. So maybe I'll have different opinions.
For Janice Dickinson. She's also
she was
batshit cray.
She was crazy.
Yeah, she's also crazy.
And also
the world's first supermodel.
Also a victim of that industry a little bit.
Definitely,
you know,
but also a victim of
Jeffrey
delusion. Like delusion. Yeah, like in what
I have no idea. Just all that.
Yes, you're a victim of your industry for sure, but there's something in your mind that allows you to fall into these delusions and really truly believe them about yourself and other people. And that to me is where the accountability needs to come in. Like your true mind's eye view is not to be trusted at all times. Like, I don't know, that is crazy. I need to watch it. Janice was nuts. She was also like the crazy eyes on that show were wild. Like when you
everybody
Nigel, the photographer Nigel, I'd love to hear what he like. I mean,
I don't think he speaks on the documentary.
I mean, he like I don't know. What's his career been like since?
I don't know. He's a photographer. They hired him because they needed a straight man on there, and they needed him to be attractive.
Oh, so for sure. They needed him.
I did watch that part. I watched like the building of the judges, like how they went about finding people, which Tyra found everybody, obviously, but she knew of them all from working with them. So
yeah, I want to watch it. We need to watch it so we can really discuss.
We do. Yeah. We need to I just think it's interesting. I also love seeing how everybody's reacting to it online, just because I think it's healing for a lot of I think millennial women and like Gen Z, but hearing like, do you remember when Jessica Simpson was a size 6 and they were like, Jessica Simpson is huge.
I will never
forget
talking about that
high-waisted jeans.
Like I'll never stop talking about how just horrible of a time it was in that regard to grow up. Like in that regard, like I had a wonderful upbringing. I had a wonderful childhood. I was very happy. I got to be exactly who I wanted to be. But in that regard of feeling critical of how I looked and my weight specifically and the way my body looked, is a direct reflection of the shit that I saw in magazines and on TV and what I was quotes that I was hearing, direct quotes. It wasn't me inferring these things going, oh, she must be not desirable or fat. It was direct quotes of us saying these
she's
things.
Fat. And the FAT, like they would say that.
No, and it wasn't me crazy. Just like reading between the lines. It was truly like,
no, it was told.
Yes.
Said.
On these things that were geared towards our ages.
It was printed in magazines. I also think what's cool now, because there's going to be different things that children now have to deal with like what we talked about before, with their whole lives being documented and always seeing themselves on camera. I think that is going to be a whole thing, in a different way, and maybe in a positive way. We don't know. And I think it just depends on how we frame it. But now when I'm looking at a TikTok and someone like says something so horrible like that, like fat, like calls someone fat, the comments are always so, uplifting. Like it's either, there's sometimes it's people who are like, you're like attack them. They're like, you're wrong, because they are wrong. But, they go after them like crazy. But there's other people like teaching these people why what they said was not okay and how damaging it can be. And I think, people, I'm also watching, by the way, I started this last night and I thought it was all on Hulu. So I thought I was going to get to watch the whole thing. I started Love Story, the Carolyn, Bessette, and JFK Jr.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I was seeing mixed reviews. First of all, the guy who's playing JFK, I liked this story, but the last role that he played was in 2010. He was on an episode of something, or 2 episodes of something, and he was like a co-star in both of them. Very small role. And then for all these years, he hasn't worked. And then boom, bam, now you're JFK Jr., which he couldn't be more perfect.
I was going to say,
he looks exactly
they both
like
physically
him.
Speaking are so
stunning,
good. I mean, they just fit the role so well. Like they did an excellent job finding them.
They did a great job. And by the way, so many people have so many critiques about, the accuracy or whatever. Guys, I wasn't conscious at this time, so I have no idea. All I can tell you is that the costumer slayed the house down boots. Costume department, you slayed. I think Sarah Pigeon and this man who is so scrumptious, JFK Jr., I'm sorry I'm blanking on your name right now. I know it. He has like a triple name, like a double name, like a John Henry type name. But he's perfect. It's so fun to watch, but I will warn you, they do go through Jackie O's death for about 2 episodes. And so your girl was not okay.
Yeah.
I was not okay. I was watching someone lose their mom, which was not funny, cool, or smart for me personally right now. But it was still good.
Yeah.
It was still good. And also I was like, that's me. That's
I also want to
feelings.
say that I'm calling it now based on like a couple of preemptive things that I've seen. This summer will be a lot of young men experimenting with JFK Jr. style.
As they should.
Including but not limited to backwards Kangol hats. And I'm into it. I'm so into it. That was a thing in the 90s.
Hat or
it's not a newsboy hat,
but it looks like it's like, hey, big fella. Like it's one of those flat.
Well, to me, they're
very 90s.
They're very 90s, but to me, they're also synonymous with Samuel Jackson. And Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
And the Kangol hat, I think we'll be making a comeback with the backwards style. I also think that we're going to see...
I love a backwards hat in a suit.
Just a lot of good old-fashioned 90s in men specifically. And in young men. And I'm
begging
here for
you. I'm begging you, man. And I would like to shout out my bestie, Kellum, who has been doing this.
He has. It's so true.
He's been rocking the 90s style.
But he's also like the most handsome boy in America. Yes. So that makes sense.
Literally, last night as I'm watching... all of the versions you can get of the babies. There's a Cupid baby.
Look at that Cupid baby.
See, we didn't get the Cupid baby, which is a shame. But I love all our babies. But yeah, Kellum has been dressing that way for years. And a J-Dog walked past the TV as I'm watching it, and he goes, that's how Kellum dresses. Like he just was like, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, wait, what? There was one outfit that really threw us both off, and that's okay because it's the 90s, baby. It's meant to. But when we were watching, I had to tell him, I was like, this is JFK. I had to explain what the story was because he was thinking it was modern. And he was like, why are they dressed like that? Because the girl, by the way, Sarah Pigeon, Carolyn Bessette, she's dressed how women would dress now because the 90s are back and they've been back, you know, like, and she worked for Calvin Klein. So she was very chic, very simple. She was wearing what we would call, what's that called? A capsule wardrobe all the time, sort of thing. She wasn't big daring girl, like slip dresses, like classic chic, gorgeous.
Calvin Klein.
Yes. Very Calvin Klein.
Square necklines.
Yes.
Nice midi dresses. Like very tailored, but then paired with maybe like something that's a little bit oversized too. Like she also, her chic, now very famous sunglasses.
She's perfect. She's so long,
beautiful blonde hair.
And I've gotten to the point where I've caught up. So there will be more episodes. So I don't know what's happening with it, but I've got to tell you guys, watch the show. It's so good. The actress who plays Daryl Hannah, which was or is an actress, but she dated JFK for a long time in the 90s. She is so good. I went and looked up Daryl Hannah and like the interviews, because as an actor, when I'm watching this stuff, I'm like, this is so scary. Like I'm rooting for them. I'm all rooting for them. Like when I'm watching the show, I'm sitting there like nervous as an actor, because I'm like, you're playing a real person. How are you going to do it?
Yeah.
And so I looked up interviews of Daryl Hannah, which there weren't as many. Like you have to be a huge star back then to have, like, to be on late night shows, which you do now too.
She was very, very, very popular though.
But I didn't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't conscious at this time. I was just, I don't even know what year this is that I'm watching this, but I know that I am on Earth at this point, but I wasn't aware. So she smashes it out of the park. And at first I'm like, is this girl okay? Does someone need to like blink if you're okay? But she nailed it. The dry, well, John, are you mad at me? She nailed Daryl Hannah. She nailed it. I want to know how mad Calvin Klein's going to be, or if he's like, okay, that's how it went down. Because I think for not being in the room, they're taking some big swings on a very personal time for Calvin Klein. So I wonder what that's gonna. I really want to hear what he has to say about the actor they chose is perfect. He looks a lot like, I'm blanking on that actor's name as well, but everybody would know him. He's been in things, but he kills Calvin Klein. He does it so well.
Like his rendition of him not actually kills him.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. He did not murder Calvin Klein.
Just kidding.
But I do want to hear what Calvin Klein has to say about it, because I think that it's a very personal situation that they're saying. They're presuming, it seems as if they're making the assumption that Calvin Klein was perhaps jealous of Caroline Bessette, or Carolyn Bessette. Hello. Carolyn Bessette.
Carolyn.
Is it Caroline or Carolyn? His sister is the other one. That was another thing.
I think
I was like, how is he not mixing up their names when he's introducing Carolyn Bessette? It's Carolyn.
Carolyn. Nope. I don't know. Pass. I haven't watched it yet.
Anyway,
I can't remember.
I'm wrong about a lot of things, but he's introducing them and he's like, Caroline, this is Carolyn. Carolyn, this is Caroline. And I was like, ooh, that would be hard. ADHD brain though. So that's another thing.
Yeah,
I'm worried about you.
Though, if my boyfriend accidentally called me his sister's name.
Well, yeah.
I don't like that.
Would be hard.
I don't like that.
But sometimes I accidentally say like Tom or Dad to J-Dog. But it's usually when he's getting on to me or something. I was going to say
that
I'm like, okay, Dad. Well, I won't say like that. Sometimes I'll say that if he's like getting on to me about, but I'll be like, stop it, Tom. Like
that feels also like similar to when you're a kid and you come in from school and you're like, Miss Smith, I Mom.
Love you. Yeah.
Or you're like,
or
you raise your hand and you're like,
to your teacher,
Mom, Miss Smith.
Yeah, that's it.
Sometimes Scooby-Doo will call me her best friend's name and she'll like be like, Sarah, Mom, and I'm just like, that's top tier kid memory though. That's embarrassing as shit to be in the classroom and raise your hand and trying to talk to your teacher and call your mom, call your teacher your mom.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
Mom.
I kind of forgot about that.
Miss Smith.
I had a Miss Smith. She was my kindergarten teacher.
I had a Miss Smith.
She was awesome.
That was my 5th grade chorus teacher, and the biggest memory I have of her was she would make fun of me when I walked down the hallway because my ponytail would swing back and forth because I wore a ponytail every single day.
By the way, if you're a teacher, which I think we are different, I'm hoping that we are different as grown adults. Why do teachers think it's okay to make fun of children? Because it was mostly in high school. And I can think of one teacher who was really bad about it. And I've talked about it. My Spanish teacher, she legit made fun of me to my face in front of a classroom, behind my back to my father. And I'm very shocked that a grown human, because when I look at high school girls, I'm like, how can I protect you? I would never be like, I don't like your shirt or whatever, or make fun of them.
I don't think everyone truly, educators have bad days too. And I think that sometimes.
Totally.
But
I think she had a bad year then because she was mean as heck to me.
Can't be taken out on the kids. Take it out on your principal. Take it out on your husband. Shit. Take it out on your coworkers. Just not on the children.
Not the kids. They're scared.
Trick love the kids. I don't know.
I don't know what this is.
What this world's gonna be. Baby, cause I'm a thug all day, every day. Baby, cause I'm a thug. No?
I need to hear this. I don't know this song.
One thing I want to say really quick before we start to near the end is if you haven't listened to T.I.'s song.
His new song.
Which is called, hold on, I can hear it in my head. It's going to come on. Better let them know. It's called Let Them Know.
Oh, it's so good.
If you haven't heard it, if you are used to a certain genre of rap that you've been missing since, I don't know, the early 2000s, Tip, Mr. Clifford, TIP, he brought it back.
He brought it back.
Best song. Better let him know.
It is so good.
Yeah, it's great. He's back.
Y'all are so lucky I don't teach spin anymore. When I hear that song, I'm like, we'd be climbing hill on that.
No,
that's a jog. Man, let him move. It's a moderate jog.
I would have climbed. I would have made them climb a hill to it. I was like, tap it to the right again.
Well, I was singing, it's the climb. I can almost see it.
I never did super slow songs for my climb. I always did like slightly up tempo from what I wanted because I just hated to bring the class down that slow because I could never get myself back up again.
No, I wouldn't play slow songs. I was joking about it's the climb. It's because it's called a climb.
Oh, but I wasn't because there was a couple of people.
I was never allowed to do that because
there was 2 instructors I can think off the top of my head that did it at Define.
Oh, really? Oh, of course.
She did it, and then I think also
oh yeah, well that tracks.
It's the climb.
They weren't great at building.
No hate, no shade to them. I just
to their playlists.
Yeah, their playlists just weren't my favorite.
And also,
they were nice girls.
Yeah, they were. Well, one of them was. I was gonna say that one was outright not nice.
She's so true,
and I avoided that. I avoided that situation.
It's the climb.
Wow, and it is the climb, and that was the climb, and I kind of blacked out just now, and I don't know where I am.
I'm sorry.
Carolyn Bessette. Yeah, no, it's Carolyn.
I am also so tired. We have to do final thoughts.
Okay.
I don't have one though.
Oh, no thoughts. Okay. Well, my thoughts are you need to watch Love Story. I also
In America's Next Top Model.
Yeah, the documentary on Netflix.
You need to get yourself a blind baby.
Yes.
Not that the baby is blind, but their eyes are closed, but the blind
They're
ball.
Sleeping.
You get...
Or get like the
mystery
Kreme, ball. Whatever. They have the mini foods. They're just fun.
They're so fun.
They're fun and they're squishy. Look, Satine, she's naked, so I'm going to have to hold her like this.
Wait, put her in the pelt. I feel like that's...
Should I wrap her in this?
Yeah, that's her fur coat.
Ooh, okay, mob wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Mob wife, Satine.
Red dress, mob wife.
Hannah Montana. This is Hannah Montana. And what would we name her?
Tyra.
Yours? Tyra. Tyrus, did you just fart?
Tyrus, did you just fart?
And if you don't know that video, it is the best video.
I'll send it to you. Text me. I'll give it to you immediately.
Text Jessi.
Tyrus, did you just fart?
Tyrus, did you just fart?
And with that, rate, review, subscribe. I forgot what to say there.
I know. I was about to say it.
Subscribe.
Norway, we love you.
Norway, I love you. It's the climb. Also, I want to sing some karaoke soon. Anybody else want to come with me? You don't. But
I
anybody
hate
else,
karaoke.
it's The Climb. Rate, review, subscribe.
go.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Hailey loves you as well. And we will see you next Thursday.
Janine, take us home, sis. Ah.